safety officer interview questions and sample answers. This video will guide you through common interview questions for entry-level safety roles, along with concise, well-structured responses. Let's begin. The first question is often the simplest but most critical. Can you briefly introduce yourself? Here's a strong sample answer. I am John Smith, a recent graduate in occupational health and safety. I have completed internships and certifications like NEBOSH or IOSH, gaining hands-on experience in risk assessments and safety audits. I am passionate about ensuring workplace safety and compliance. Interviewers want to understand your motivation. They might ask, why did you choose this career? A compelling answer could be, I believe safety is a fundamental right for every worker. I want to prevent accidents, promote a safety culture, and ensure compliance with regulations to protect lives and company assets. A related question is, what attracted you to safety roles? Here's how you might respond. I was drawn to the impact safety professionals have, saving lives and reducing risks. My technical knowledge and problem-solving skills align well with identifying and mitigating hazards. Practical questions are common. For example, explain the difference between hazard and risk. Here is a clear distinction. A hazard is a potential source of harm, like exposed wires. Risk is the likelihood and severity of harm occurring, such as electric shock from those wires. Remember, risk equals hazard multiplied by exposure. Another key distinction. Differentiate unsafe acts and unsafe conditions. Sample answer. An unsafe act is human behavior that creates danger, like not wearing PPE. An unsafe condition is a physical hazard, such as a wet floor. Both must be addressed immediately. You might be asked to define a near miss and explain its importance. Here's a concise response. A near miss is an unplanned event with no injury, but potential for harm. Reporting near misses helps prevent future accidents by addressing root causes proactively. For technical depth, explain the hierarchy of risk controls. The answer, from most to least effective. Elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative controls, and PP. Always aim for higher level controls first. It's a practical question. Why is PP important? Respond with, PP is the last line of defense against hazards when other controls aren't feasible. It reduces exposure to risks like chemicals, noise, or falls. The fire safety. What are the key elements of fire safety? Highlight the fire triangle. Heat, fuel, and oxygen. Prevention involves removing one element. Use extinguishers with the PASS method. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. A common question tests your understanding of processes. Differentiate safety audits and inspections. Here's how to distinguish them. An inspection checks compliance with safety standards, like examining equipment condition. An audit evaluates the entire safety management system's effectiveness, including policies and employee adherence. Behavioral questions are crucial for how would you handle workers ignoring safety rules. Demonstrate leadership with, I'd educate them on real-life consequences. Involve them in safety discussions. Enforce consistent accountability and recognize compliant behavior to build a positive safety culture. For procedural knowledge, explain a PTW system. Clarify its purpose. A PTW is a formal approval for high-risk tasks like confined space entry. It ensures hazards are controlled, only trained personnel work, and precautions are verified before starting. Expect detailed questions like describe risk assessment steps. Structure your answer. First, identify hazards, then determine who's at risk. Evaluate existing controls, record findings, implement improvements, and review regularly, especially after incidents or changes. They may ask, what are your key responsibilities? Summarize comprehensively. My role includes conducting inspections, training staff, investigating incidents, ensuring legal compliance, and fostering a culture where safety is everyone's priority. For crisis management, how would you prepare for emergencies? Highlight planning. Develop clear response plans, conduct regular drills, mark evacuation routes, and train employees on roles during fires, chemical spills, or medical emergencies. Technical questions. Probe your methodology. How do you investigate accidents? Outline steps. Secure the scene, gather evidence like photos and statements. Identify root causes using the 5 whys. Recommend corrective actions and document findings to prevent recurrence. Test your foundational knowledge. Define HSE. Keep it concise. Health, safety, and environment. HSE is a framework protecting workers' well being, preventing harm, and minimizing environmental impact through compliance and best practices. Practical questions such as awareness. What do safety sign colors mean? Break it down. Red means stop or danger, like no entry. Yellow warns of hazards, like slippery floors. Blue mandates actions such as wear PPE. Green indicates safety equipment or exits for cultural fit. How would you increase safety? Show engagement, lead by example, recognize safe behaviors, provide ongoing training, and involve employees in safety committees to give them ownership of protocols. You might ask, what is ergonomics? Link it to productivity. Ergonomics designs tasks to fit workers' physical needs, reducing strain, injuries. Examples include adjustable chairs and tools placed within easy reach. Specialized questions test expertise. What dangers exist in confined spaces? List critical risks, oxygen deficiency, toxic gases, engulfment, and entrapment. Always test air quality, use ventilation, and have standby rescuers before entry. For technical precision, what is LOTO? Explain the protocol. Lockout and tagout isolates energy sources during maintenance. Steps. Shut down equipment, isolate energy, apply locks and tags, and verify isolation before work begins. Scenario-based questions. Describe spill response. Emphasize safety first. Evacuate if unsafe. Wear PPE. Contain spill with absorbents. Dispose of waste properly, and review the material safety data sheet for specific hazards. Process-oriented question. What is a JSA related to real tasks? A JSA breaks jobs into steps to spot hazards. Example. Lifting heavy objects. Risk. Back injury. Control. Use mechanical aids like forklifts. A common interview question you'll encounter is, what are the key safety controls for working at height? Here's how to respond professionally. The essential controls include using guardrails, harnesses with proper anchor points, and platforms equipped with tow boards. Additionally, you must inspect all equipment daily, minimize potential fall distances, and ensure workers are trained in emergency rescue procedures. Interviewers often ask, what hazards must be controlled in excavations? The complete answer addresses these key points. Primary